What's up, everybody? My name is Jalen Mason. Welcome to my podcast. Today, we will be talking about Clark Atlanta University's opening convocation for the fall of 2020. So, some of you may be asking me, Jalen, what's a convocation? What is it? What's going on? So, basically, a convocation is usually a large group of people that get together to talk about something. But, since the pandemic hit or whatever, and we can't be on campus, our convocation is online. And basically, what this convocation is introducing Clark Atlanta University to the new students, the incoming freshmen, and the transfer students on what Clark Atlanta is and what the background and the history is and what you should look forward to when coming on campus, hopefully in the spring. So to start convocation off, we went through some background about U.S. events and how they shaped the quote-unquote agents of change for the people who first attended Clark Atlanta University. How they maneuvered through these times and how these times changed them, and how we are now the generations ahead, and now we're the grandchildren and the children of the agents of change. Then they went through all of the clubs and the programs. And then Mrs. Bowles, our provost and our VP of Academic Affairs, spoke. And she spoke about voting and how it's up to us. It is our generation, and this will affect us the most going into it. How this election is probably the most important election that we're going to go through in our lives. After that, Mr. Sanford introduced the invocation, which is just introducing the convocation. And after that, then Lift Every Voice and Sing was performed. So following the Lift Every Voice and Sing performance, a couple of our student body representatives spoke, including Alake Jacobs and Khadijah Bryant, speaking about how we've maneuvered through these tough times and how all of the work and the effort that we've gone through will shape us in the future. Being that if we could navigate through college, which is already tough as it is, in a pandemic and on an online format, we can conquer anything. And following that, President French spoke about how he's so grateful for us by letting him lead, since this is going into his second year of presidency. Gave us some background about Atlanta University and Clark University, or Clark College, and how Clark College was the first private national liberal arts institution named after Bishop Clark, and how Atlanta University's first classes were in train cars. It's just it clicked with me because this is the history that we're coming from, and it's such a rich history and it's such a rich background, and it made me feel a sense of pride in my school. After that, the choir performed My Shot from Hamilton. And then President French came up to honor Dr. Cole, who is a alumni of Atlanta University, to give him his honorary doctoral degree. After Dr. Cole accepted his honor, to commence, 2 new members were inducted at the into the Centennial Club. Mr. William Roby, who was a Buffalo soldier in World War II, and graduated Clark College in 45 and taught there. And then the second one, who was Miss Edith Hembry, who went to Atlanta University and was inducted into the Extra Points Incorporated Sports Hall of Fame. And to end it off, Reverend Tanya Miles said her commencement speech. And after that, it was over. And so my ending thoughts on it was that, we come from such a rich background and a rich history, and that even though I still haven't stepped on campus yet, I feel such a sense of pride and joy behind the name that I go to Clark Atlanta now. Like that is my school, that is my university, and in a few years will be my alma mater. It's just so much to learn from and to learn about, and to be a part of that is just so. With all of that being said, that is a wrap for episode 1 of my podcast, speaking about Clark Atlanta University's opening convocation for the fall of 2020. Thank you so much for listening and for bearing with me through this first episode. I appreciate you. Have a blessed one.